Yo, yo, yo. I can't walk. I don't have some cool intro, so let's just get to the start of the show. It's February, which means it's Black History Month, and since I'm black, I feel like I should share my thoughts on it. I see it as 28 and sometimes 29 days, leap year, for well-informed black people to remind white people of the fucked up things their ancestors did to our ancestors, which isn't taught in school. I feel black history should be taught year-round in school. I don't have a problem with it simply because I'm black and I haven't seen this much conversation about it on TV. I understand while it's educating me and others who sympathize with the cause, the message simply isn't reaching the people who control racism. All the disturbing images and accounts of our past even have black people feeling like,
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
If the goal's for the white people who control racism to empathize with us, then I have to admit there's a part of me that believes this method's not working. I was watching an old video of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and he showed a clip of an argument that took place at a protest over taking down a Confederate monument.
Why do you carry that flag? Because this is my heritage. My family fought to save their farm under this flag. Who was working that farm?
Ooh, that is a good, tough question.
My family was. Who was working the farm? They were poor. Do you know how much a slave cost back then?
Whoa, 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 whoa. You know you are in the wrong when you decide your best argument is screaming at a black man. Do you know how expensive you used to be?
In 2021, there's no living white American who actually owned black slaves for free labor, so I think white people just feel like they shouldn't be held accountable for the past. Without that sense of accountability, I feel reparations for American descendants of slavery is merely just a fairy tale. Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell even confirmed it on TV last year.
I don't think reparations for something that happened 150 years ago for whom none of us currently living are responsible is a good idea. We've tried to deal with our original sin of slavery by fighting a civil war, by passing landmark civil rights legislation. We've elected an African-American president. I think we're always a work in progress in this country, but no one currently alive was responsible for that. And I don't think we should be trying to figure out how to compensate for it. First of all, it'd be pretty hard to figure out who to compensate.
For real?
So now America's in this space where equality and justice for all is an advertising campaign slogan, which forces me to question its effectiveness and goal moving forward. America's more tribal now than ever before, so how are we all going to unite on this or any other cause for that matter? Money, that's how. Why? Because
money talks. Bullshit runs the marathon.
Above white, the most important color in America is green. The problem is I feel black people are programmed not to trust each other. A couple of months ago, I watched a clip of a 60 Minutes interview with Killer Mike of the rap group Run the Jewels.
All the movements have commonalities, even in our differences. One big commonality we have in the movements in terms of having the same masters or oppressors or people that kind of hold marginalized people down is they control the money. And whoever controls the money in politics, whether it's a lobbyist group or a billionaire that decides he wants to see his friend in Senate or mayoral office, that money kind of dominates.
He's starting up a digital bank called Greenwood with two other guys, and as he was promoting it, he also was addressing the root of black problems, which is the wealth gap.
Marching, protesting is fine. But the only way that we can move our culture forward, in my personal opinion, is through bank capital.
All the things that were said during the interview sounded good to me, but the bottom line came down to this question. Would I invest the little money I have with Greenwood online digital banking?
I don't think so, Jim.
The reason why I wouldn't is I'm programmed to feel like Killer Mike's gonna try to sucker me out of my little social security check and just leave me hanging with my ass out. Damn, that's fucked up. Since I joined Instagram, I stay getting messaged by people who want to do online investing with me, to which my first reaction's always, I don't know about that. I know I'm not alone in feeling this way, so now I'm wondering how many more black people don't trust new ideas for advancement from members of our own race. It must be a lot because we're still complaining about systemic racism and the wage gap in 2021. All the recent arguing, protesting, and violence are reminiscent of social change from the past, but this time around it feels like black people could actually overcome if we just come together.
Can we all get along? Can we get along?
It sucks that we only come together when a tragedy happens and have to hope LeBron James donates money to try to fix the problem. It sucks even more to learn that my lack of trust in my own people is a contributing factor to black people not getting ahead in America.
That's so very, very sad.
My whole life, Black History Month served to celebrate the sacrifices of civil rights leaders such as Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, and Frederick Douglass, which it still does to this very day. But today feels like a new day where modern African Americans are building upon the foundation left from the past to create a brighter future for generations to come. Even though I realize I'm part of the problem, I'd like to salute all of the people doing their part to help black people reach a foreseeable solution to this crisis that's plagued this nation for centuries. I may not agree with some of the methods taken to get us there, but to quote Malcolm X,
By any means necessary.
And that's all I have to say about that.
if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, please subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section below.
Peace. I'm Audi 5000.
Those who wish to follow me, I welcome with my hand. Thank you for being a friend.
And those are my thoughts for this video. But then again, what do I know? I'm just an old crippled bastard. Ooh, 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 ooh. I ain't too proud to beg for your money, so like, share, and subscribe.